everyone, I am Micaela Ibay Alejordi and we have these two gorgeous ladies beside me.
I am Angelica Filazo.
I am Erica Plaza.
So we are here to share our knowledge and what we have learned to the 12 areas of philosophy. And to elaborate further the areas of philosophy, we decided to pick one bank from the Philippines, which is the Land Bank of the Philippines. And now we are going to identify each areas specifically in the Land Bank of the Philippines. By the way, the purpose of this video was for educational purposes only, and we don't have any hidden agendas about this by doing this video rather. And we really just want to comply our midterm requirement in this particular subject. And also, all the information that we are going to say or to tell you is based on the Land Bank official website. If you want to verify everything that we are going to say, just click the link on the description box.
But before that, we're going to have a little bit background of our chosen bank, which is the Land Bank of the Philippines. Land Bank of the Philippines is also referred as a land bank. It is a universal bank of the Philippines which owned by the government. It focused on serving the needs of the fishermen and farmers. It is also classified as a special government bank with a universal banking license.
Indeed, Ms. Velasol. It is also the second largest bank in the Philippines in terms of assets and is the largest government-owned bank. It is also one of the biggest government-owned and controlled corporations and banking institutions in the Philippines, along with the Development Bank of the Philippines (DBP), United Coconut Planters Bank (UCPB), Overseas Filipino Workers (OFW), and Al-Amana Islamic Investment Bank of the Philippines.
Unlike most of the Philippines bank, Land Bank of the Philippines has an extensive rural branch network with 409 branches and extension offices, 46 lending centers, and 2,188 ATMs as of February 2020. It services many rural sectors in the areas where banking is either limited to rural banks or it is non-existent.
Absolutely, ladies. Well, now let's start the identifying the 12 areas of philosophy that we have seen in the Land Bank of the Philippines. Okay, the official website of the Land Bank of the Philippines stated their vision. It stated that Land Bank shall be the leading universal bank that promotes inclusive growth, especially in the unbanked and underserved areas. Of course, through the delivery of innovative financial products and services powered by digital banking platforms.
The mission of the Land Bank of the Philippines stated that to our clients and publics, we provide accessible and best technology solutions to deliver timely and responsive financial and support services to meet the needs of our clients, especially small farmers and fishers, which means SFFs, micro, small, medium enterprise MSME, countryside financial institutions CFI, local government units LGU, and government agencies while promoting sustainable development anchored on good governance. And to their employees, they stated that we are the employer of choice. We develop and nurture talents who exemplify the highest standards of ethics, social responsibility, and service excellence. We support diversity and cultivate a healthy work environment with equal opportunity for professional growth and advancement.
Based on the vision and mission of the Land Bank of the Philippines, we identify their goals. Their goals are to promote growth and improve the quality of life of the countryside and other areas through financial services, to promote and ensure sustainable development and environment protection, to deliver responsive financial support services through advanced technology and solid financial resources. And of course, it is the same of their objectives. It will also base on their mission and vision. We use the methods of SMART. First, specific, to assure financial and support services that improve the life of the countryside. Measurable, a financial institution that strikes a balance in fulfilling its social mandate of promoting countryside development while remaining financially viable. Achievable, to develop innovation and promote financial services for sustainable development and environment protection. Relevant, to develop countryside, helping spur credit activity and financial inclusivity. Time-based, responsible for their clients' financial services and security while promoting sustainable development.
The values of the Land Bank of the Philippines stated first is the innovation. Innovation, it generates or facilitates the solicitation of new ideas, methods, approaches based on original, novel, or conventional approaches to continuously improve financial products, service delivery, work processes that are aligned to the goals of strategy of the bank. Second is the accountability. It takes ownership of actions and decisions and conducts all business activities and financial affairs according to the highest organizational, social, ethical, and legal standards. Third is the collaboration. It works together within and across boundaries to deliver results and support a positive and inclusive environment. Fourth is the customer focus. It builds customer relationships with internal and external customers, maintains strong service orientation to ensure customer satisfaction. Fifth is the excellence. It creates and implements standards for products and services, ensuring consistency, accuracy, reliability, and effectiveness. And last is the social responsibility. It impartial and transparent in dealing with stakeholders.
Alright, based into the official website of the Land Bank of the Philippines, we, my group, identified the standards from the information that was stated on there. We learned that the Land Bank of the Philippines is a government financial institution that strikes a balance in fulfilling its social mandate of promoting countryside development while remaining its financially value. The Land Bank is an implementing agency of CARP, or the Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Program, which involved in land evaluation, compensation to owners of private agricultural lands, and collections of amortizations from farmer beneficiaries. They also provide a credit assistance to small farmers and fisher folks, including the ARBs, or the angiotensin receptor blockers, that is mainly used to treat high blood pressure and heart failure. The bank is also an official depository of government funds, and they actually provide accessible and best technology solutions to deliver their services, and they also promote diversity and cultivate a healthy work environment. The bank also develops and nurtures their employees with the highest standard of ethics, social responsibility, and service excellence. So the Land Bank of the Philippines is a government bank with social mandates to support countryside development rather.
So let's go to the organizational structure of Land Bank of the Philippines as of August 2021. There are two sectors of Land Bank of the Philippines, which is LBP Board of Directors and LBP President and CEO. So let's start with LBP Board of Directors. Inside of this LBP Board of Directors are Audit and Compliance Committee, and inside of this is Compliance Management Group, CMG, and the Internal Audit Group, IAG. Then the Agrarian Social Concerns Committee, Corporate Governance Committee or CGCOM, Related Party Transactions, Office of the Corporate Secretary or CORSEC, Risk Oversight Committee or RISCOM, and inside with this is Risk Management Group or RMG, and last is Trust Committee. And inside of this is the Trust Banking Group or TBG. Next is LVP, President and CEO. Inside of this are Asset Recovery Group, ARG, Legal Services Group, LSG, then Security Department, SD, then Strategic Initiatives Office, SIO, then Systems and Methods Department, SMD, Strategy and Knowledge Management Group is KMG, Agricultural and Development Lending Sectors, ADLS. Inside with this is Provincial Lending Groups, Corporate Banking Group, CBG, Retail and Mid-Market Lending Group, RMLG, Lending Programs Management Group, LPMG, and Lending Support Department, LSD. Then, Branch Banking Sector, BSS, and inside with this is branches groups, Card and E-Banking Group, CEBG, Branch Banking Support Department, BBSD, Government Program Support Department, GPSD, Remittance Management Department, RMD, and Systems Implementation Department, SID, then the Corporate Services Group Sectors, CSS, and inside with this is the Agrarian Service Group, ASG, Human Resources Management Group, HRMG, Facilities and Engineering Services Group, FESG, Corporate Affairs Group, CAG, Property Valuation and Credit Information Development, PVCID, Provident Fund Department, PFD, and Procurement Department or PROCD, and HOBAC, Secretariat Unit. Then the operation sector is OS, and inside with this is Banking Operations Group or BOS, Banking Services Group, BSG, Controllership Group, CG, and Technology Management Group, TMG. Then the Treasury and Investment Banking Sector, TIBS, and inside with this is Asset and Liability Management Group, ALMG, Financial Markets Group, FMG, Investment Banking Group, IBG, Treasurer Brokering and Management Unit, TBMU, and lastly is the Treasury Support Department.
Technology. Technology refers to application of science, data, engineering, and information for business purposes such as the achievement of economic and organizational goals. For the technologies used of the Land Bank of the Philippines are the computer, financial technology, and digital technology and such. For the resources, which include the 5 M's, namely the man, money, materials, machines, and methods. For the man or manpower, they are the board of directors, board committees, president, executive officers, CEO, team management, and the staff. And for the money, it is the investment, fund, savings, and such. And for the establishment materials, these are the hollow blocks, brick, steel, and such. And for the others are the computer software, application, electronic technology, communication technology, information technology, and machines. And for the machines, they use the automatic teller machine, computer, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, sensors, cash deposit machine, express access machines, and such. And for their methods, they provide financial services and promote sustainable development and environment protection. Okay, for the challenges that the Land Bank of the Philippines faced It actually started in 2015, where the Philippines experienced drought, erratic rain, and diseases affecting the land or the livestock. In 2019, Modis flagged some dangers that the land bank of the Philippines could face, including the pickiness of the shareholders to invest, also the environmental issues, and the prolonged appointment of the chief executive officer or the CEO. In 2020, when COVID 19 hit our country, there were three more downgrades from the bank. There were liquidity issues and inability of the bank to come out of its default positions quicker. The bank did not anticipate that the default would take this long to cure. Well, according to Mr. Arthur Moloto, Land and Agricultural Development Bank Board Chairperson, he said that the bank experienced downgrades. It happened in rapid succession, and this has major implications for the bank. The bank could not raise capital and is currently financing loans from repayment from lenders. It has essential recycling loans. Eventually, the board of the banks meets every week to try and find solutions of the bank liabilities and to ensure that the bank managed to shrink from its loan book. Furthermore, the bank prepared a stabilization and sustainability plan which includes solutions such as its asset solution, liability solution, and equity solution. It aims to be sustainable, focused on development, client service, and improving its internal controls. The bank envisaged that by 2025, they will be able to create a one-stop shop for farmers.
The Land Bank of the Philippines has wide prospects, which includes the enterprise development, the community development, environmental protection and management, customer service, and employee development. First is the enterprise development. This banks significant programs and projects which contribute and improve the economic conditions with direct impact and market presence to the bank's various priority sectors and stakeholders. Second is the community development. This highlights the bank's activities or initiatives that directly and indirectly provide social value to its stakeholders and the community. Third is the environmental protection and management. It focuses on the environmental management practices that are incorporated in the bank's agrarian and banking operations, services, and decisions. It also consists of activities that contribute to the proper management of materials and natural resources, pollution, prevention, and climate change mitigation and adaptation. Fourth is the customer service. This emphasizes the programs, projects, and activities that enhance the bank's products and services, as well as systems that interface with its internal and external customers and other stakeholders. Last is the employee development. This concentrates on activities and programs that promote good labor practices, conducive work environment, professionalism, and employee engagement.
Lastly is the contribution of the Land Bank of the Philippines. In fact, the Land Bank's corporation social responsibility embodies its commitment to the institution's social mandate with programs and activities that contribute to a better, safer, and more progressive society, redounding to an improved quality of life for people and of the present future generations. As a major catalyst of countryside development, the Land Bank have operations are anchored the five sustainability cornerstones of Land Bank. First is the enterprise development. Second is the community development. Third is the environmental protection and management. Fourth is the customer services. And fifth, lastly, is the employee development, on which they continue to build and align their sustainability efforts and upholds the principles of responsible corporation citizenship. The bank also engaging their stakeholders to environmental responsibility, improving lives across the nation, banking on a health environment, championing human rights in the quest for prosperity, and promoting social justice and sustainable development, and serving customers with excellence and integrity. The Land Bank also partnered with many programs such as Gawad Sibol Program, Gawad Edukasyon Program, Gawad Kabuhayan Program, Gawad Patnubay Scholarship Program, and many programs that has been and are willing to continue to help the people. Alright, I think we already said everything that we know and identify each areas of philosophy that we have seen and noticed in the Land Bank Corporation.
Indeed, Miss Ilharde. Again, for all the viewers, this is only for educational purposes and we don't have any bad intention for doing this video.
I think that's all for today. So again, I am Erica Plaza.
I am Angelica Filasso.
And I'm Mikaela Ibaya Elihorde.
Don't forget to like,
Share
And subscribe